Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take, brought to you by Stanley Law Offices, Rosie's Corner, and Burton Ace Hardware. Let's preview Bonnie's Rams tonight. It's an 8:30 start on the CBS Sports Network, and obviously Oshuni is the story at the top, and of course with that ankle injury just recently at St. Joe's. He's going to be a game-time decision, according to head coach Mark Schmidt, who told J.P. Butler that of the OTH. Look, if he can't go, VCU will try to go inside, really exploit things, and then I think come back out, use that inside presence early, and then open up things from the outside. A team that, by the way, during a 7-game win streak like Bana, has been shooting lights out from three-point land, and that's where I go number 2. It's the continued story for St. Bonaventure. Got to get out and guard the 3. The perimeter defense is going to be huge again tonight. It's going to be a road game. Look, the Bonnies thumped this team back in Olean some months back. Different game, different teams, different story right now. 2 guys to keep an eye on, in my opinion. Actually, there's 3 guys to keep an eye on, in my opinion, for VCU. Number 1 is Vince Williams Jr., who also has kind of a nagging injury. Will he go or not? That could be another big one there. What if Oshun and Williams both don't go? Kind of crosses each other out, right? Then you've got Keyshawn Curry, who's been flat out on fire for this VCU team during the win streak. He's up over 10 points a game, but really as a guard, he's a swing player. He's great off the ball. He can play, a couple different positions, point and shooting guard. So we'll see what happens there. And then I think also you have Ace Baldwin, who has been just a tremendous three-point shooter, for this basketball team. Baldwin, though, and Curry did not have great games against the Bonnies last time these 2 teams played. Kyle Lofton's defense had a lot to do, with that. So, look, Lofton's going to need to perform huge again tonight. There's no doubt about that. The perimeter defense, again, getting out on the 3-point shots. Lofton's one of the best defenders on this St. Bonaventure outfit, as we know. But they're going to need, obviously, that defensively to guard the 3. They're going to need Coulibaly to step up big time tonight if Oshun can't go. And then, as I've said in a couple of other pregame videos, I think St. Bonaventure, if they do lose Oshun tonight, and very well could lose him Friday, and who knows if they have him the rest of the year. We don't know exactly what this injury is. The details are not really there right now. It's a lot to ask Holmes or Welch or Lofton or whomever, Attaway, hey, go score 10 more a night to make up for Oshun. But that might be the reality of it. If Coulibaly can give them between 7 and 10 points and, 4 or 5-ish rebounds, just hold his own down there, and then maybe 5 extra points from Welch, 5 extra points from Attaway. I mean, hell, if Welch makes a couple of those extra 3-pointers and then Lofton maybe goes off in a game, the Bonnies can still win these games. This is going to be a really hard one to win, though, without Oshun for a couple of reasons. Number 1, VCU, very, very physical. They have some versatile inside players who would be, I think, taken away by Oshun. If he were in there, he can kind of deflect those guys away. And then also, you have a real situation here where, you just don't know what's going to happen in terms of the road situation, right? I mean, whenever you go on the road, you're already up against it. And so if you lose players, now you're up against it even more. And that road feeling just gets you feeling like this one's going to be kind of tough to pull off. I think St. Bonaventure is going to keep this thing close, whether Oshun is in there or not. I think that they'll battle like hell. I think they're going to try to play a slower game. They're going to try to play this game maybe in the upper 50s to low 60s. But I am going to take VCU with the thought that Oshun isn't going to play, and the fact that they'll be looking for some revenge. They're as hot, if not hotter, than the St. Bonaventure Bonnies. And the way these guys have been playing lately, as I mentioned, Curry shooting it from the outside. Obviously, you have Baldwin doing a tremendous job as well. And, the Rams, they rank 8th in the conference in offensive efficiency, and they're 2nd in the conference in 3-point shooting percentage. That's according to KenPom. So we'll see what happens here. Ace Baldwin, I mentioned him. He's shooting 45.6% from 3-point range, and that leads the team. Obviously, Kyle Lofton, we're looking at you to shut that down again down in Virginia. So let's see what happens in this game. But I'm going to take VCU close in this one just because I don't think Oshun will play. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Let's see what happens tonight at 8:30. Mike Lindsley with you here. It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by our great friends over at Stanley Law Offices, the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group, and Tiny Bubbles Laundromat. If you're in and around Central New York, get on over to Tiny Bubbles Laundromat. Fulton, Liverpool, East Syracuse. Pay Range mobile app is available. And oh, by the way, you can wash, dry, and fold laundry for only $1 a pound. That's Tiny Bubbles Laundromat all over Central New York, Liverpool, East Syracuse, and Fulton. Thanks for watching. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.